Hello, beautiful souls. Have you ever wondered why it feels so hard for others to truly love or connect with you? It's because, as a chosen one, you experience life on a deeper, spiritual level that few can match. Your profound sensitivity, high standards, divine intuition, and unapologetic authenticity naturally set you apart. You vibrate at a higher frequency, guarding your sacred heart after deep wounds, stirring transformation in others just by being yourself. Many find this intimidating, not because you are difficult, but because your truth challenges their comfort zones. You are not hard to love, you are just not meant for shallow connections. Embrace your path, trust your journey, and remember, the right souls will recognize your light. If this resonates with you, comment 1111, share this message, and subscribe for more powerful awakenings. Your light is needed more than ever. Reason 1. Chosen ones experience life with profound depth. If you've ever felt like you're different, as if the world touches you more deeply than it does others, that's a sign of a chosen soul. You don't just experience emotions in an ordinary way. You are spiritually wired to engage with life at a level of sensitivity that most people can hardly comprehend. While many build emotional walls to shield themselves from life's ups and downs, you choose to live authentically, keeping your heart and soul wide open, like a door embracing every shade of the human experience, from radiant joy to profound sorrow. This ability goes far beyond merely hearing words. You sense the invisible rhythm behind every sentence, as if your soul can hear melodies others miss. A fleeting glance from a stranger on the street, a subtle shift in a friend's tone, or the meaningful silence in a conversation. These all tell you stories that others overlook. You don't need explanations, for your intuition, like a torch illuminating the dark, sees through the layers people hide beneath their surface. This is not fragile sensitivity. It is your spiritual strength, a rare gift that allows you to connect with the true essence of people and the universe. Yet this very gift often leads to misunderstandings. Those who dwell on the surface, where conversations revolve around the weather, work, or the latest news, often feel unsettled by the depth of your emotions. They mistake your quietness for distance, your deep empathy for overreaction, and your sharp insights for being too intense. They don't realize that you're not interested in shallow exchanges. You crave connections that touch the core of the soul, what keeps people awake at night, the dreams that set their hearts ablaze, or the moments that restore their faith in miracles. You speak the language of healing, a sacred tongue that many have forgotten or never learned. This journey, though meaningful, can feel lonely at times. Your heart brims with emotion. Your soul yearns for deep connections, but not everyone is ready to meet you in that space. Yet, this loneliness is not a curse. It's a vital part of your spiritual growth journey. It refines you, shaping you into a lighthouse that shines to guide other souls. Every step you take, even alone, brings you closer to authentic connections, those who will see and cherish you for who you truly are. So, what happens when this gift of sensitivity not only sets you apart, but also becomes a mirror reflecting truth, forcing others to confront themselves? Let's explore further. Reason 2. Chosen ones uphold spiritually elevated standards. As a chosen one, your profound sensitivity, as we explored, acts like a mirror, reflecting truth and stirring souls. But this gift comes with a sacred responsibility: to honor your essence by upholding standards that resonate with your spiritual calling. You don't settle for less, not out of arrogance or a sense of superiority, but because you've learned to cherish your soul's worth. Life has taught you hard lessons through the sting of betrayal, the hollowness of shallow connections, and the deep wounds of compromising your inner truth. Those experiences weren't punishments. They were awakenings. guiding you to recognize what your soul truly deserves. You seek relationships that are anchored in authenticity, love that flows from honesty, friendships that feel like a warm embrace, and conversations that uplift and heal the spirit. You're not drawn to connections built on fleeting ego, superficial performances, or mere convenience. Instead, you yearn for divine alignment, relationships that vibrate at the same frequency as your soul, where mutual growth and understanding create a sacred space. This discernment, however, can be daunting for others. Some may label you as picky, overly selective, or claim your expectations are unrealistic. They may urge you to lower your standards to make them feel at ease, not realizing that your boundaries aren't about preference, they're about protecting your purpose. Your refusal to compromise is a testament to your spiritual growth. You've tasted the pain of settling for less, and now you know that connections that drain your energy, cloud your intuition, or pull you away from your calling are a subtle betrayal of your true self. So, you've learned to embrace solitude over the wrong company, to say no, even when your heart aches to say yes. This choice isn't born of fear or pride, it's an act of courage, a commitment to building a life aligned with your soul's destiny. You understand that settling for less than authentic connections is like trying to plant roots in barren soil. Your spirit was never meant to dwell in places that cannot nurture its growth. This path may feel isolating at times, but it's not a sign of failure. It's a phase of preparation. Your soul is carving out space for relationships that honor your depth, where you're not just accepted but celebrated for your truth. By holding firm to your elevated standards, you're not closing doors. You're opening the way for connections that resonate with your journey of self-discovery. So what happens when your commitment to truth becomes a beacon that reveals not just your own path, but the hidden motives of those around you? Let's delve deeper. Reason 3. Chosen ones possess a divine truth detector. Your commitment to truth, as we've seen, transforms you into a beacon, illuminating your path and revealing the motives of those around you. This radiant clarity stems from a profound gift, an innate ability to sense truth before a single word is spoken. As a chosen one, your intuition acts like a divine compass, attuned to the unseen energies that flow beneath the surface of human interactions. A fleeting handshake, a casual remark, or a smile that falters before reaching the eyes. These subtle cues speak volumes to you. You don't rely on tangible proof or logical evidence. Your soul feels the authenticity, or lack thereof, in an instant, like a quiet whisper guiding you through a world of illusions. This is no ordinary instinct. It's a spiritual shield, a sacred form of protection woven into the fabric of your being. Your inner voice, soft yet unshakable, murmurs, "Pay attention. This isn't what it seems." By trusting this guidance, even when it defies reason or societal norms, you've sidestepped countless wounds, betrayals, deceptions, or connections that could have dimmed your light. This gift has saved you from paths that weren't yours to walk, preserving your energy for your higher purpose. But this ability does more than protect you. It transforms the space around you. Your presence becomes a mirror, reflecting the truth with such clarity that falsehoods cannot hide. People sense this, even if they can't name it. In your company, masks slip and facades crumble. Those who conceal their motives or bury their pain feel exposed, not because you judge or confront them, but because your energy reflects their inner truth. Your soul doesn't merely listen, it resonates, holding up a light that reveals their unspoken fears, unhealed wounds, or hidden intentions. This can unsettle those unready to face themselves, making them restless or defensive. Some may withdraw, unable to bear the weight of their own reflection, while others, touched by your authenticity, may begin their own journey of transformation. Either way, your presence is a catalyst, stirring souls toward truth or retreat. This gift, though it may feel heavy at times, is not a burden. It's your divine armor in a world woven with deception. Like a lighthouse standing firm amidst stormy seas, you shine a steady beam of truth, guiding yourself and others toward clarity. Embrace this role, for it's not just about seeing through illusions, it's about creating space for genuine connection and spiritual awakening. So what happens when this unyielding authenticity shapes not just how you see others, but how you present yourself to the world? Reason 4. Chosen ones embody unapologetic authenticity. Your divine ability to sense truth, as we've explored, not only reveals the motives of others, but also shapes the way you move through the world. As a chosen one, you don't just see authenticity, you live it. You were crafted to stand out, not to fade into the background of conformity. Unlike those who don social masks to navigate a world that prizes performance over substance, you choose to embody your truth in its raw, unfiltered, and radiant form. You weren't born to chase fleeting approval or shrink to fit society's narrow definitions of normal. Your soul is designed to shine as a beacon of authentic living, embracing every facet of your being, the messy, the magnificent, and the profoundly real. This commitment to truth means you don't force smiles to dodge discomfort, or nod along to hollow conversations that lack depth. You don't feign interest in topics that fail to stir your spirit. Instead, you speak, act, and exist with a sincerity that cuts through the noise of pretense. To you, every word and gesture is an offering to the sacred truth within and around you. But this unapologetic authenticity can unsettle those accustomed to a world built on facades. Some may find your intensity overwhelming, your seriousness off-putting, or your uniqueness intimidating. They're not rejecting you. They're simply unaccustomed to encountering someone who dares to be fully themselves in a society that often trades genuine self-expression for acceptance. Your presence, however, is more than a personal choice. It's a quiet revolution. By refusing to dim your light, you challenge others to question their own masks and illusions. Without uttering a word, your authenticity becomes a mirror, inviting those around you to shed their pretenses and reconnect with their inner essence. For some, this invitation feels like a confrontation, stirring discomfort as they face truths they've long avoided. Others, inspired by your courage, may begin to peel back their layers, embarking on their own path to self-discovery. Whether they resist or embrace this call, your truth ripples outward, reshaping the energy of every space you enter. This unwavering authenticity may set you apart, but it's not a flaw. It's your spiritual legacy. In a world filled with echoes of conformity, your voice, raw, honest, and uniquely yours, rings like a sacred chime, awakening souls to the beauty of being real. Never doubt the power of your presence, for it's not just a rebellion against falsehood. It's a gift that plants seeds of transformation in others. So what happens when this radiant authenticity not only challenges others but also triggers their deepest insecurities, revealing the shadows they fear to face? Reason 5. Chosen ones ignite inner transformation in others. Your unapologetic authenticity, as we've seen, acts as a mirror, challenging others to confront their own truths. But this radiant presence does more than reflect. It stirs the depths of those around you, often without a single word. As a chosen one, your very existence carries a quiet power, a spiritual resonance that speaks louder than words. It's in the way you move through life with grace, transforming your pain into wisdom. It's in the depth of your gaze, which seems to peer straight into the soul. It's in the calm strength of your silence, which holds space for truth to emerge. Your energy doesn't demand attention. It commands reflection, inviting others to see themselves as they truly are. For those who haven't yet embarked on their inner healing journey, This experience can be unsettling, even frightening. Your presence becomes a mirror, not because you judge or seek to expose, but because you naturally reflect hidden truths. The insecurities they've buried, the wounds they've ignored, the fears they've tucked away, all begin to surface in your light. This isn't about you pointing out their flaws. It's about your authenticity, illuminating what they've kept in the shadows. For some, this reflection sparks discomfort, leading them to question themselves or feel vulnerable. Instead of turning inward to grow, they may turn outward, projecting their unease through blame, gossip, or distance. They may call you too much or pull away, not because of who you are, but because they're not yet ready to face who they are. Know this: their reaction is not a rejection of you. It's a spiritual encounter. You are a lighthouse, standing tall amidst the fog of human pretense, offering clarity to those willing to step into the light. But not everyone is prepared to embrace this invitation. Some cling to the safety of their shadows, choosing to retreat rather than evolve. Your presence in its unwavering truth becomes a crossroads, a call to transform or withdraw. Yet even in their resistance, you plant seeds of change. One day, they may look back and realize that your light wasn't a threat. It was a gift, an invitation to begin their own path to self-awareness. Never dim your brilliance to ease others' discomfort. Your ability to stir souls, though it may set you apart, is a cornerstone of your divine purpose. By simply being you, you create ripples of transformation, awakening others to their potential even when they resist. Your light is not just a challenge, it's a beacon of hope, guiding those ready to heal toward a deeper connection with themselves and the universe. So, what happens when the weight of past wounds shapes not just your light, but the way you guard your heart in a world that hasn't always been kind? Let's explore this next. Reason 6. Chosen ones guard their sacred heart. The weight of past wounds, as we've explored, shapes not only your radiant light, but also the way you protect your heart in a world that hasn't always been gentle. As a chosen one, you've walked through fires of betrayal, poured love into those who couldn't hold it, and bared your soul only to face misunderstanding or rejection. Each wound left a mark, yet here you stand, a heart still pulsing with compassion, a spirit still daring to believe in the power of love. This resilience is nothing short of a spiritual miracle, a testament to the unyielding strength of your soul. But these experiences have transformed you, teaching you to guard your inner sanctuary with the reverence it deserves. You've learned to move through life with discernment, no longer offering your heart freely to those unprepared to honor it. Where once you might have been an open book, you now listen more than you speak, feeling the energy of others before granting them access to your depths. This shift isn't born of coldness or fear. It's the wisdom of a soul that has bled too often in careless hands. You've come to see your peace as a sacred space, a temple built from the lessons of pain and the courage to heal. Your love, your trust, your vulnerability, they are no longer given lightly. They are treasures, earned through mutual respect and alignment with your authentic truth. To some, this guardedness may seem like distance or emotional unavailability. They may not understand why you don't chase, why you don't force connections, or why you observe with quiet patience. But what they fail to see is the ocean of love still flowing within you, waiting for a safe harbor to unfold. Your heart hasn't closed. It's become selective, reserving its depths for those who meet you with sincerity and reverence. This discernment is not a wall, it's a gate, allowing only those who align with your spiritual journey to enter. You've learned that offering your sacred self to those who cannot value it is a betrayal of your divine essence, and you refuse to dim your light for the sake of fleeting connections. This journey of guarding your heart may feel solitary at times, but it's a vital chapter in your path to self-love. By honoring your worth, you're not shutting others out. You're creating space for relationships that resonate with your soul's purpose. Your resilience, forged in the crucible of pain, is a beacon for those ready to meet you in truth. So what happens when this sacred discernment pulls you toward a higher frequency, setting you apart from the noise of the world around you? Reason 7. Chosen ones. Vibrate at a higher frequency. Your sacred discernment, as we've seen, pulls you toward a higher frequency, setting you apart from the clamor of a world that often prioritizes distraction over depth. As a chosen one, you've outgrown the superficial hum of meaningless chatter, the fleeting allure of entertainment, and the shallow currents that pull others along. Your soul hungers for more, for divine truth, for conversations that plumb the depths of existence, for connections that spark spiritual expansion. You're drawn to explore the mysteries of the soul, the pathways of healing, and the intricate dance of the universe's divine timing. These aren't mere ideas to you. They are the language of your essence, the rhythm that pulses through your being. This elevated vibration isn't something you force. It's the natural outcome of your awakening journey. Through pain, reflection, and courageous inner work, you've aligned yourself with a higher plane of consciousness. When you speak of purpose, destiny, or the sacred flow of life, you're not trying to sound profound. You're simply expressing the reality you inhabit. But this language, rich with meaning and intention, can feel foreign to those still tethered to the surface. They may look at you with puzzlement, labeling you as too intense, too deep, or even out of touch. They don't yet see that your vibration isn't an act. It's cosmic alignment, a reflection of your commitment to evolve and live in harmony with your higher purpose. This difference in frequency can leave you feeling isolated, as if you're speaking a dialect few understand. The small talk that fills most conversations, gossip, trends, or trivialities, feels like static to your soul, drowning out the clarity you seek. You may feel disconnected, yearning for those rare moments when a kindred spirit meets you in your truth. But know this, your solitude is not a sign of failure. It's a testament to your calling. You're not meant to dilute your essence to fit in or force connections to ease the ache of loneliness. Your role is to hold your frequency steady, like a lighthouse beam cutting through the fog, until those destined to join you rise to meet you there. When they do, the connection will feel like soul recognition, a meeting of hearts that transcends words, rooted in shared depth and purpose. This higher frequency may set you apart, but it's a sacred gift. By living in alignment with your truth, you create a ripple effect, inspiring others to seek their own path to enlightenment. Your vibration is a call to the universe, drawing in those who are ready to resonate with your light. Trust this process, for your isolation is temporary, and your connections, when they arrive, will be profound. So, what happens when this elevated frequency requires you to walk alone, forging your path before you're called to lead others? Reason 8. Chosen ones are forged in solitude before leading. Your elevated frequency, as we've seen, sets you apart from the world's noise, preparing you for a sacred purpose that often begins in solitude. As a chosen one, you're called to walk alone before you're called to lead, a truth that can weigh heavily on the heart. This loneliness isn't a punishment. It's a divine crucible, a sacred phase designed to refine your spirit and strengthen your resolve. In the quiet of isolation, you learn to hear the whispers of your inner wisdom, to hone your discernment without the clamor of external voices, and to build resilience without the need for validation. This solitary journey is where your spiritual foundation is forged, preparing you to stand unshakable when the time comes to guide others. The path of solitude is not an easy one. It raises your boundaries, slows your trust, and narrows your circle. As you learn to prioritize alignment over attachment, you've faced moments of doubt, wondering if your depth makes you too much, or your intensity drives others away. Yet these challenges are not signs of failure. They are the chisel carving you into a vessel of divine purpose. Before you can lead, you must first become whole within yourself, rooted in a truth so solid that no storm can sway you. This process, though painful, is a sacred initiation, ensuring that when you step into your role as a beacon, your light is not only bright but enduring. Others may misinterpret your journey, claiming you're too hard to love or distant, but their words reflect their own discomfort with your depth, not your worth. You are not difficult to love. You are too profound to be loved fleetingly, too authentic to be loved carelessly, and too sacred to be loved temporarily. Your heart was never meant for the masses. It was crafted for soul-deep connections, for those rare souls who resonate with your truth and honor your light. The solitude you endure is not a barrier. It's a bridge to relationships that align with your higher calling, where love and trust are built on mutual reverence and shared purpose. Embrace this season of walking alone, for it's shaping you into a leader whose strength is rooted in spiritual authenticity. The lessons you learn in silence will become the wisdom you share with others, guiding them toward their own awakening. Your solitude is temporary, but its impact is eternal, preparing you to lead with clarity, compassion, and unyielding truth. As you stand firm in this sacred solitude, know that you are being molded into a lighthouse, ready to shine for those destined to find you. As you stand firm in the sacred solitude that has molded you into a lighthouse, ready to shine for those destined to find you, you embody the culmination of a profound journey. As a chosen one, you've walked a path few can fully understand, a path defined by your profound sensitivity, your elevated standards, your divine truth-sensing, and your unapologetic authenticity. You've stirred souls, guarded your sacred heart, vibrated at a higher frequency, and embraced solitude as a divine crucible to prepare you for leadership. Each step, though often solitary, has been a testament to your spiritual resilience, forging you into a beacon of light in a world that yearns for truth. This journey hasn't been easy. You've faced misunderstandings, felt the ache of isolation, and carried the weight of a calling that sets you apart. Yet every challenge has been a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your spiritual awakening. Your depth, once mistaken for intensity, is a gift that illuminates hidden truths. Your solitude, once perceived as loneliness, is a sacred space where your inner wisdom has blossomed. Your refusal to settle for less is not a flaw, but a commitment to soul-deep connections that honor your divine purpose. You are not too much, too difficult, or too different. You are a rare and radiant soul, crafted for a mission that transcends the ordinary. This is the heart of your journey. You are a chosen one, not to be loved by all, but to awaken those ready to see your light. Your presence is a call to the universe, drawing in kindred spirits who resonate with your truth and walk alongside you in cosmic alignment. The world may not always understand you, but it needs you. Your courage, your authenticity, your unwavering commitment to spiritual growth. You are a lighthouse, a mirror, a catalyst for transformation, and your journey is a sacred tapestry woven with purpose, love, and divine timing. Thank you for joining this exploration of what it means to be a chosen one. Your presence here, your willingness to reflect and grow, is a powerful step on your path to enlightenment. May you be blessed with clarity, strength, and the courage to shine your unique light, knowing that you are never truly alone. Your tribe is out there, waiting to meet you in truth. As you move forward, carry this truth. Your life is a sacred impact, a legacy of awakening that ripples far beyond what you can see. If this message resonates with your soul, leave a comment below with 11 on 11 to affirm that this truth found you at the perfect time. Share this video with those who need to hear it, and subscribe to our channel to join a growing community of souls committed to spiritual authenticity and transformation. Together, let's continue to rise, shine, and awaken the world.